unfortunately, all the cover of the engine. Finally, I have my cover for the engine. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to Power Plant. Today another day here to work on Ellös. I have a lot to do. We already installed many things on the boat, me and Andrea, including, tada, you can see it there, but there is the sail drive S130 Volvo. You will see a brief of the installation, but now I need also to prepare the attach of the spray hood that yesterday me and Andrea we drilled the aluminum on the windscreen and we make the thread, and now we need to cut the bolts. So guys, enjoy me this adventure and you will see a lot. We go! Yes! Okay guys, yesterday me and Andrea we drill the frames. You can see the long bolts that I need to cut on the port side and the starboard side. And now I need to cut any single bolt, and after that cover with Tefgel and install definitely. I bought the windscreen from Artec. Artec is a company in Denmark that made all the windscreen for Hallberg-Rassy. I know Artec because I already bought some window for my old folk boat, so I stay in touch with Sam Shad, the owner, and I have the opportunity to buy the new windscreen for Hallberg-Rassy. He sent me this picture that explains exactly where to drill the hole, and after that thread. You can make a mistake because if you do it, you broke the glass. Here's some installation.
This is the first one?
I already make all the holes and thread the first step with Andrea yesterday, and now I make a better threads because I want that the bolts go straight and very nice inside the aluminium. So I use the threads number 1 and this is the number 3 to make a very clean threads. Now I check any single thread and how it works, and after that I will use a lot of Tefgel to protect the aluminium from stainless steel corrosion. Also in this case you can't make mistake because you risk to ruin all your windscreen, so you need to pay a lot of attention. Okay guys, I cleaned the thread with M5. I use stainless steel M5 bolts. We need to cut in exact size the bolts and after that install the stuff. But now I need to make a better threads on the starboard side of the windscreen, so I passed through any single hole that I already did to clean all the threads. And now we need to cut the correct length. This is full insert the bolts, so I will use the pen. I need to consider the 2 millimeters of 3 millimeters of thickness of this one. We go to cut the bolts. Cut and we test. Still long. Tefgel, you need to use this one with aluminum and stainless steel. I spread also the Tefgel in the base of the support of the Sprayhood because they stay a lot in touch with aluminum. For me, the teff gel is one of the best things someone invented to protect your precious metals. Okay guys, you can see the teff gel protect aluminum from corrosion. When you install stainless steel fittings on aluminum, you need the teff gel. Okay guys, I installed all my fittings, prepare the bolts that need to be installed here, and job done. You see, the first is installed. Sprayhood support installed as I like it. Now wait for Regino that will come here and we check the correct size and the correct color for the Sprayhood. The day after, Luigino and Paolo from Meta coming to power plant because they bring all the measurement for my new Sprayhood. So we check all the measure and we check the size and the height of the Sprayhood. They will make a template, and after that they make my new Sprayhood by Umbrella tissue that I already did for me in the previous board. They are very good guys, I work very well. Now it's time to check everything and prepare the nylon and make the template for the new Sprayhood. We decide that this is the height of the Sprayhood, and they make another support for the nylon to get a nice and tidy template installation. I want to try if the Sprayhood cover me from the sun. Yes, it's quite good, not bad. Luigino and Paolo made a lot of Sprayhood in his career, so I'm sure that the work they do for Ellös will be astonished. I decided also to have a transparent window on the front to get more visibility when I am in open sea or when I am near the harbor. And we start now to cut the excess of nylon and prepare very well the template. Luigino cut the nylon and fixed with tape. This is the central part of the Sprayhood, and after that we will move in the front one where we will be installed the transparent window to see when you are at the helm. It's very easy to make a template, but Luigino and Paolo do this job for about 20 years, so they know very well how to do. I only ask something that I want on the Sprayhood, but they do. For sure the work that we will make will be perfect. I have seen some Sprayhoods sold directly from Hallberg-Rassy, and I have seen that there are some problems. When you try to tension the wall structure, there is an elastic at the end, so it does not allow to do this. I will make for sure a strap for which I can exercise greater force and have always pulled my Sprayhood perfectly. You know that time passing and the material tend to become more buggy, so for sure I need to protect this one, but I want a very nice looking of my Sprayhood. And now it's time to make the front part where will be made the transparent window. And here you can see the end of the task, my Sprayhood. You can see the window, transparent window, where it will be. And it's time to take out all the stuff and bring back to Lugino factory, and they start to make my fantastic new spray hood. I'm here, I'm in contemplation of my spray hood and figure out how I will be on the sea, if I am protected from the sun. I'm very, very happy. I don't want to burn my head. Okay, time to disassemble all the template and ready to make my new spray hood. And here we are, me and Andrea, we want to understand which is the best position to install the handle for the anchor locker. The time has come to take care of the anchor locker lid. For a long time I had already thought about installing a handle, and it allowed me to close and prevent it from opening maybe navigation in raw waters. In this video you will see all the installation and the problem that I solved. Franco helped me in the task to make a nice and tidy hole. The hole is 45mm diameter, so the handle is the same diameter. I need to solve one problem. I need to fix the handle, because if I don't fix, I don't think the two small M4 bolts could maintain in position. You can see the thickness of the anchor lid, you can see. So this is the thickness, and now how I deal with the big hole? Easy. I use the handle like template. I prepare some epoxy resin add with mineral fiber to make a very strong stuff, and I drip the resin inside the hole. I also cover the handle with Vaseline so the epoxy resin doesn't stitch on the metal. I make this because in this way I got the perfect mold of the handle, and with the mold the handle for sure doesn't turn. You will see in a moment what I made. First of all, take out all the clamps. You can see here the resin is not flat but inclinated. I do this one because for sure I have free the two holes you can see there that I need to use with the bolts of the handle. Cover. This is the cover, two bolts, and there are two holes here that I need to use some bolts. But if I put all resin, I have not possible to take out this one. So I drip the resin, I put the lid inclinated so I can take out, but I have the mold of one part of the handle, so it stays fixed and doesn't turn like that in a hole of 45 centimeters. I will see in a moment what I mean in all this one. To make the mold, I cover with wax the back of the handle and drip the resin. To avoid to ruin, I use this type of stuff. I also use transparent tape to avoid the resin could glue. I use some hot glue to fix the handle in position, perfectly aligned on the middle of the hatch. Now we take out this one and we will see the mold. You can see there is no stitch, and you can see here the perfect mold. This is the back of the stuff. I will put inside and doesn't turn more because it's completely fixed. It's very easy. I use a very good quality epoxy And now I will sand, I will make a perfect clean, and after that I will paint the back. Now we take out the tape. So guys, here we are, perfect align on the middle of the stuff. When blocked, doesn't turn because there is the same shape here in negative. Now we start to sand. Another things I need to do is painting the back of the lid. The original gel coat was completely ruined and bad shape, so I prefer to make a layer of epoxy primer, and after that 2 or 3 hands of polyurethanic white. So first of all, sand everything. Now it's time to clean, protect with tape, and after that start to painting. Before go with painting, I must also prepare the passage of the handle cover through the locker in the bow. I will have to create a small cavity where this cover can pass freely. You can see here. I use a pencil and exactly I check where I need to sand. I use a very strong, powerful tools and help me to make the job in fast way. And after that I will paint also here because I want a very clean and tidy surface. Yes, it's perfect shape. Another small adjustment and we are. Sanding with 120 grit and prepare the surface for the epoxy primer, and after that with 3 layers of polyurethanic white. But also here I need to protect my teak deck. How you can see, preparation is all. You need to prepare everything. Guys, it's ready to paint all around in white, so I have the same white and the same white on the lid. I will use an epoxy primer to paint here. And here we are. We start with the first layer of epoxy primer using a roll for better result. I can give 2 hands of epoxy primer in 1 day, but for the white polyurethanic I need 3 or 4 days to make all the layers. Okay, this is the one. We go upstairs. We make another layer on the edge of the aperture, on the flange. Ooh. Here we are after all the painting. You can see the result. Very nice white. I'm very happy. You can see also here the perfect white on the flange of the lid of the anchor locker. I use epoxy paint, and after that we will paint with polyurethanic one. Okay guys, now we take out all the stuff here. Okay, also here is perfect. Now we start to install the lockers and the hinge. First, understand how to install it. It's easy. Now it's time to install the bolts. Okay guys, I completely finished my closer. Need only to install the hinge, and here is finished. I weld the arc there, you know, I can use to fix the anchor locker on the rail to avoid that falling down, or to use like a hook for the windlass remote. I just arrived the correct screws and bolts. I need to make bigger hole here, 6, and after that install all the stuff. Remember always to countersink your holes. No problem in the future. This is very important. Now I need to clean and use, as usually, my preferred stuff to make waterproof all the hole. The butyl. Butyl is a fantastic stuff, and I use a lot in the boat, and for sure no one drip of water entering. Clean with acetons, and after that start to insert the screw without turn them, and after that I will turn only the nuts below. All this process is time consuming, but the result and the perfect waterproof you will enjoy later. Some grease for the nuts to avoid problem, and after that I start to tighten. Okay guys, the anchor lid is completely installed. And I completely paint with white. You can still see the Hallberg-Rassy 312 brand here. It's all white and it's finished. Tack, tack. Job done. Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to Power Plant. 20 days, more, without a video. Yes, because I was on holiday, travel around Italy, lot of beautiful things to do and relax myself after 1 year very strong work on Ellös and very busy with my work. So now we are at the end of September and we start with the last task before splash Ellös on the water. The most important task to do is install the engine, prepare the copper coat and install the windlass and the cleats on the bow. I can say 70% of the boat is finished. I have the last task, but I will do when I bring the boat to the shipyard, is install the new mast. I'm working on it at the moment, but it will be the beginning of the next year. So guys, thank you for waiting me for this video. Today I need to prepare some small things, install the scan strut for the GPS cable, and enjoy me in this adventure also today. We start now. Okay guys, I need to install the scan strut here for the GPS cable. I use scan strut for many times in my life, and for me are the best waterproof gland that you can use for your boat. The original Hallberg-Rassy doesn't work very well like the scan strut, so in my boat only scan strut. I install about 10 or 15 scan struts, so I know very well how to deal with those ones. But in this case the position is very awkward, so I need a different type of drill and pay quite a lot of attention to don't make a mistake. Those are the cable of my GPS, will be a BNG, I don't know which is, a Vulcan or something like that. One cable is for the power and the other one is the Maya 2000 that connect all the stuff together. So I need to get the cable on the cockpit because I will use the GPS on the cockpit. This is the seal. I have a 2-hole seal that my friend did with laser. So I cut and I can install this seal on my cables. I use some Vaseline to permit a very nice running of the seal on the cable. I can put all back on the base and install the dome. When I will tighten all the rubber, make a waterproof seal. Okay, scan strut installed. Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, remember to leave a thumb up and we see you in the next video. Gabriele say to you, ciao!